Today we are pleased to have amongst us the man of the day, Mr. Satheesh Reddy, a renowned defense and aerospace scientist acclaimed for his scientific contributions to defense R&D and technology leadership spanning several decades.
He led the development of missiles, strategic systems, fighter aircrafts, unmanned aerial defense systems, underwater systems, radars, electronic warfare systems, armored vehicles, armaments, and other advanced technologies. His phenomenal contributions made India self-reliant in many critical areas and enhanced defense exports substantially. Dr. Reddy is a chief architect of country's first anti-satellite missile test, ASAT.
Namaskar. Good morning to everyone. Thank you. The chairman of the Sloka school, Shri Reddy garu, the MD of the management of the school, Shri Sangameshwar Gupta garu, principal of the school, Yashwanth, and Shri Prabhakar garu, who just spoke now, then Shri Srinivas from ISRO, NRSC, then my colleague in DRDO, Shri Veerabrahmmam, who has come from the Advanced Systems Laboratory, Shri Yashwanth, and also the main man who actually coordinated with the school and organized this event here, the Inspire India program, and Kalam Institute of Youth Excellence, Shri Naresh Indian, then all other people who are there on the dais, many other people who are there, the faculty, teachers, my friend Ramesh Kanche, who is sitting here, a great man, and all others. Once again, namaskar to all of you, and my best wishes to the children of the Sloka International School. Firstly, I like to congratulate, appreciate the management of the school for having a school like this in reasonably good size of land, about 4 acres, and have good amenities here, and having a principled way of giving the education here, right from the uniform for the children, for the teachers, or the people who are managing and all that have different uniforms and things like that. And most impressively, the student to teacher ratio is extremely good here. Probably I have not seen a school, what I have gone, there must be, I am not saying that. This is the school, this type of a student teachers ratio, I have not seen in any school which I have gone. That much I can say. So that much I should definitely appreciate you. I was also told that the clean, green environment is also maintained here. If we are very clean right from our early age, and we go through the green environment right from our early age, our mind will be very clean, very peaceful, and very good also. So that is another thing is maintained in the school, that it is very clean and very green. This is another important thing what I have noticed here, what I was told also. So on the whole, both you children and some of the parents of the children who have come here should be happy to be in the school, and with the management, and particularly the principal, I have seen him very vibrating man, always very energetic and trying to do many things. And the whole management also I have seen today the STEM laboratory which you have inaugurated, or other facilities slowly one by one what they are creating is very good and extremely good for you people to learn more, acquire more knowledge, and inspire yourself to innovate. And you are all studying in a good school like this, which majority of our great scientists have not studied. They all have studied in very, very, very normal schools, government schools, that too in most likely I say that rural areas. Even the present towns are also considered to be rural areas with respect to our cities like Hyderabad. You are part of the city more like today, and you are all having all the facilities, and nothing of that facility was there. I can tell you one thing. As long as I studied from my first class to 10th class, there was no toilet in our schools. Absolutely nothing. So that is the level of it. In fact, when I studied in my village, I think when I came to 6th class, the power was available to us, electricity was available. Otherwise, we were studying in lantern, kerosene lantern. That is the type of a thing. And I don't know if you get an opportunity, if you go to Rameshwaram, you will, while go to Rameshwaram, before Rameshwaram, you will get Ramanathapuram. There you should see the government school, how it is today, and of course what it was when Dr. Kalam studied 60 years back or 70 years back actually, 75 years back. You should imagine what was the status of that school that time. And that is the school he has studied. Not only becoming a great scientist of the country, he became the president of this country. So, what I meant to say is, people who have come up, who have become great people, like Dr. Kalam, Dr. Sarabhai, Dr. Homi J. Baba, or people like him and many people have come from very, very, very small families, small villages / towns, and came from small schools, and they have become that great. So looking at that background, if you are coming from the schools like this, where very good amenities are there, very good facilities are there, very good teachers are there, and you have access to the knowledge and information, so many things, and so many people like this coming and talking to you. For us, I'll tell you, till my 10th class, the most important VIP who came to my school is that once he came, that too for 15 minutes, was my district educational officer. He is the most important VIP what we had in our school. That is the thing. Whereas you see so many scientists, eminent people who have come here, and probably not only today, every year, probably every few months, once in a while, you bring somebody, you access somebody, you get to know, you meet them, all that you have. We only hear from somebody says that there is a great man like this, or you need in the newspaper, or listen to the radio, and all that was the scenario. So what I am trying to say is, you are in a better position, better place, better access to amenities, better access to information, and good teachers who know are there. Actually, many times I'll tell you, except my English teacher, other teachers speaking was very difficult English. One English teacher, because he has to teach in English, so English teacher was knowing very good English. Others were not knowing. That is the type of a situation. And in my village, when I speak, for any chance, if I use an English word, all the other people start ridiculing you. Arey, acha ye English mein baat karta hai, kya hai? Aisa, that sort of a thing people used to do. So there was inherent apprehension to speak in English. Even though I was studying in Telugu medium up to 10th class, 11th and 12th I have taken English medium, but till I entered my engineering, until my second year or third year of engineering, for me it was, there was a fear in me to speak in English. In the competitions of elocution and all that, I used to speak. But in a normal conversation, even with the teacher, I used to have that fear. Telugulo manam janku antam. Chinna telini janku undedi. Maatladedanku. So that was the situation where we were. And whereas now you are all studying English medium and everybody can speak, teachers can speak, people who are coming can speak, so you have all that access. So what I am trying to say is, when you have such great facilities, compared to the facilities what Dr. Kalam had, you should go to better positions than Kalam. Much greater positions than Kalam. That is what is the inspiration. So you should become a great scientist. So suppose if you look at, we have not got any Nobel Prize in India recently. Long back, C.V. Raman and others had. We have not heard anything in the recent years. So people who have come, Dr. Kalam and others, who have come from that background, they could actually make missiles or satellites or launch vehicles. Vikram Sarabhai could break a space program, or Homi J. Baba brought nuclear power to this country. So you people should do much better, means you people should aim at getting a Nobel Prizes for this country. That type of a scientific research you should do. If you are having access to, at let's say first class, or I don't know, it is nursery also has got access to STEM labs, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, sort of a laboratories, engineering and all that you are learning. So now when you come up with this background, you should have a very deep instinct to R&D, research or innovation, where you should think that you should get a Nobel Prize for this country. All these visions are generally happens right in the early age. For me, I always say, for me my vision was, my mother used to tell me, so I had that vision because you didn't have beyond that information also. My mother was telling you should become an engineer. That time becoming engineer was great for me, because in my village, before me, no engineer was there. I am the first engineer from my village. First engineer. So my mother said, "Arey, nuvu engineer kavali etla na" ani cheppi. So andukani cheppi our vision, for me the vision was to become an engineer. After becoming an engineer, okay, you have further targets and all that. So young age if you keep that I should become a great engineer, great scientist, I should win Nobel Prize, or I should become CEO of various companies. Like our own man, who is the CEO of Google? Sundar Pichai. So like that, why not I become a 10 lakh crores worth CEO, company ka CEO? That sort of a vision, the vision can be different for each people, should have. That is what Dr. Kalam used to say. Have great dream that I want to become, or great target I should become, that I want to become this and all that, is what is the most important. What our fathers were, or what our family is, or where we have come from, it doesn't matter. All have come from very small families. I again say many times, in 2014, I think 14, the state was still a combined state, or so, combined state of Andhra Pradesh. There were two chiefs who were there who actually I consider as inspiration for us. The police boss of this state, he was the DGP of the police, Director General of Police, is the number one. He is son of the lowest employee in that police department, a police constable. Police constable is the lowest employee. The DGP is the son of a police constable. Similarly, the APSRTC, what was there? Road Transport Corporation. The MD of that Road Transport Corporation, same time, he was also at the same time when this man was DGP, he was MD. He was again the lowest employee of that RTC, who is a conductor. He is son of a conductor. He is the MD of the whole Road Transport Corporation. So it doesn't matter where we have come from. What is our aim, what is our vision is the most important things. dedication, sincerity, honesty. This is what makes. Kalam Sahab, when he was director here in Hyderabad, used to get into all things. Morning 6 o'clock when he gets up, till night 11 or 12 when he sleeps. Think about various things what we need to do, how to talk to youngest scientist who has joined, how to talk to the most senior most officer, to all the people, how to cover every activity, what not and everything. That he used to do. Like we are all there. Example, I will give a small example. We all go for our promotion interviews. All scientists go. Huge number of scientists. And we sit in an interview board for saying that I should be given a promotion. They interview. Normally one person from the lab is supposed to come and sit there. And for all the scientists, there used to be that time one person sitting all through the people was Dr. Kalam. He was sitting for every scientist in the interview board and see that how he is performing, understand, know the person and try to defend the person. Such is the sincerity. So, if we are very sincere in every small aspect and we are positive minded, then we automatically grow into the bigger positions. So, whatever the small job you take, that we should do with utmost sincerity. This function is there, this dais is there, and this chair where to put, statue where to put, the lamp where to put this, and onwards, whatever the job anybody is taken, if he does with sincerity, he will be achieving good things in life. That is what people have come up right from Kalam and all that. Second, when we are have a vision, we should not worry that vision today is going to be tomorrow, day after tomorrow a reality or not. Visionaries are one. You could be visionaries. You will be visionaries. Who think what can be after 50 years, after 60 years, after 100 years. That is what is called vision. Vision is today I am in this state today. Tomorrow what happens is not that. I'll give you one example there. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, the man behind our space program, those days, I'm talking about 60 years, 70 years back, he talked about space, saying that you are not imagining what space is going to be tomorrow. The way in the space, the satellites and other things what we are going to do, the society cannot live, they cannot have a day-to-day life without satellites. That is what he said 60, 70 years back. People did not understand what is he talking. Kuch to bol raha hai yaar ye aadmi. Some people would have thought he is a pagal aadmi also. But he said, and today it is a reality. If the satellites are not there, our day-to-day life is not there. Whether it is navigation, maps, weather, imagery, education, communication, continuously what we have from communication from across various places, various countries, all this we are dependent on the satellites. And so if without satellites, we cannot imagine a life today. That is what is called visionary. So they are all called visionaries because they think beyond what is today and tomorrow, what is going to be future. That sort of a thinking you should develop. So don't, in this, what I am, where it is, what other man thinks, if I say this and all that, it doesn't matter. It matters how good your idea is, how good your vision is. That we should learn from these people like Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, Dr. Homi J. Baba, Dr. Kalam. I am only giving the names of the people whom you know, not the people whom we do not know and all that. They are all the visionaries. That vision we should try to develop ourselves. We should think. So these are the important things what people should come up, have great target, have vision, be sincere, have getting inspired every day. Every day there should be an enthusiasm to learn new things, and that is how you should live. This is one part of it. All this will come to you basically if you have a good mind, peaceful mind, and mind which can be together with all the fellow students. We are all together. We all work together. We are all friends. The friendship should remain throughout life. We should help each other. We should not do wrong things. We should be. So all that good qualities also should be there in you. What are shlokas? We are all studying in Sloka school. Shlokas are what? Shlokas are a few sentences in a particular language. Mostly they all have been in Sanskrit. All talking about good things. Good things are science and technology, spiritualism, or those sort of things. If you have studied here in this Sloka school, so you should know at least 10 slokas which talk about good things what you should do. All of you should learn about at least 10 slokas, and you should never forget them in your life, and they should be making you a good person. If we are not good, if we are not able to be good to our friends, we are not having friendship, it is difficult to grow in our life. I'll tell you, I work with many people in DRDO, and many of the projects where I worked have been successful because we were able to work as a big team. This quality came to me from my childhood onwards. Wherever we studied, we had friends. We were playing together, always together. We used to go to tuition together. In the teacher's house, we used to sleep on the doormats, floor mats, and we were staying together. And in our engineering college, particularly, it was all army barracks. Every room. So 20 rooms are there. End of it, there is a big toilet block. So when you come out of the room, you see 20 plus 20 rooms, 40 rooms, people are always outside. So we are always together. If we go for a tea to a tea shop, we used to go 30 people together, discuss there. We go to a movie which is in Anantapur where I study. My college to Anantapur town is about 4 kilometers or so. So these 4 kilometers we go for a movie. We go 60 people, 70 people, 80 people together to the movie. And then in the night, that is normally Saturday night, when we are walking back from the town to the college, just 60, 70 people, we used to walk together, talking together, joking, this, that and all that, have chai or tea together. And so, that friendship of this 100, 200 people, even today it is continuing. That made me to work effectively in a team. Work effectively. My daughter's marriage happened last year. My daughter's marriage, those 10 college mates, 200 plus people came. 200 plus my classmates, friends who came from my college. So that actually made me work in a team very effectively. So friendship, being good to others, helping to others, actually gives you a very active, bright mind, positive mind. We get positive thoughts, and that makes you to have innovations. Innovations comes out of a good, positive, good mind. So that is also very important. All of you, at least every one of you, should have at least 5 good friends, and they should be there throughout your life. Okay? All of you will have at least 5 friends from the school when you are studying, and they should be friends for you throughout your life. Agreed? Agreed? Yes, agreed? Yes, very good. You should be good. Okay? You should do good things. You should have good friends. And now, so somewhere all of you, when you come to little, at least all the people who come to 6th class plus, you should write that I want to become dash, dash, dash. This is my vision. And you should show it to your class teacher. All of you. I am not talking about below 5th class. 6th class plus. Let the principal decide who should write. 9th class student or 10th class student, they should write. They all should write, and give it, and school computer that should get entered. Ramesh vision, 10th class is this vision, this much, this vision and all that. The school will follow up. What is that vision and how much you are working. Mr. Gupta ji will take care of their vision throughout their life. They will support them and all that they will do. We will also support. There is no problem. So that is the type of a vision you should have, and you should say that. Somebody says no, Nadella, our Satya Nadella, he says, I have studied in Hyderabad, this public school. So tomorrow, you should also become like that. And then our people here, Vishwanath and Satheesh Reddy and Sangameshwar Gupta should say, bring the Chief Minister here and felicitate you that he studied in our Sloka school, now he has become, and he is sitting by the side of US President or Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that time whoever is the President and all that, that type of a thing you should become. So write down that, work that, and become something great of that nature. So all the best to all of you, and Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai Hind, Jai Shloka School. Are you should say much more louder why it has gone down. Jai Shloka School. Jai Hind.